What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Cap Nation Live. Another day, another dollar. Here we are on Wednesday, the 26th of May. Matter of fact, a daily free play video. I might have said the 25th. I don't even know now. Seems I'm behind today. Good morning, everybody. What is going on, everybody? Ballin Pros, Eduardo, Daryl, Mr. Blevins. Says, love the show, helps me get through the sitting process, get my chemo treatments. You know, Mark, I'm glad I can help you get through that process because it's a shitty process, brother. My thoughts and prayers with you, and I hope they go smooth. Duke, good morning. Peter, good morning. Hang tough, Mark. See if we can't deliver you some extra winners today, brother. What is going on, everybody? Welcome. Welcome. Ready to rock and roll on this beautiful and blessed Wednesday morning. It's going to be a good day, that's for sure. It's going to be a good day today. Yesterday, in the live show, Celtics Nets did not stay under. That part stunk it up. We hit one of our pitching props, the Morton 6+. I believe we hit his. I believe he had 6. I'd have to double check. I know Richards got close. He got to 4, but 4 didn't count us much of anything. Yeah, Morton got to 9 is what it was. So that was about the only good thing that came out of the show as far as official stuff went. But we'll have a nice big bounce back today. All righty. Who's ready for a good day? Ballin Pros, you didn't see the free play. Is it posted? I believe it's posted. Let me double check. Yeah, it's posted. It's up. Matter of fact, there's comment. People are already commenting on it. But it is up. It was posted about 20 minutes ago. But yeah, it's ready to rock and roll as well. Let's see here. Got 3 NBA games. Whole slate of Major League Baseball. Eric, what's going on, sir? We're always going at it. No stopping here, brother. No stopping here. I may get a day off every now and then during vacation, which is, always rare. And by the way, I take my vacations, it seems, during the summertime for the most part. Just because it is a little bit slower than when we've got football and college basketball, obviously. But yeah, we're here. We're rocking. We're rolling. We're rocking, we're rolling, and we're having a good time. All righty, so premium plays are posted. NHL, soccer, we're coming off a nice winning 1-0 day yesterday. System plays, all of that is posted online. And Ron, thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that. Good morning to you as well, Ron. Brent, good morning. And we're going to jump right into it. We're going to take a look. We'll start with the NBA. And then we'll move on over to Major League Baseball when we're done with that. We'll try and get as much of it done today as we can. See how many games we can reach out and touch as fast as possible. With quality, that is. And remember, we may not be betting everything here, but what we do put out and what we're betting is quality. That's for sure. We got a little early action, Major League Baseball today for everybody. A little early action. Looking to be a good day, that's for sure. A little early action games. We've got a couple, actually one 1:10 Eastern time game. We got a 2:10 Eastern time game, and then obviously they start progressing after that. First one on the board, Baltimore, Minnesota, battle of the two shit teams. Generally speaking, don't like betting on any shitty team, let alone two shitty teams, to get the job done. But the Twins are trending in the right direction, winning 6 out of their last 10 games, 3 straight. They are laying... Actually, why don't we start on baseball? Hold on. Let's go over to basketball because that's where we're supposed to be. You guys can tell what I really want to talk about. Brian, my personal plays are never automatically... you're never automatically charged. You always have to renew on your own. And by the way, my personal plays will be out right after the live show. Right after the live show. Blair, thank you, sir, for jumping on board the combo package. You should have access to the premium plays already, and I'll make sure that you get access. You get my personal plays once I send them out as well. Take a look at the NBA yesterday. Quick little recap. Nets get the job done 130 to 108. It did not stay under the total, unfortunately. Nets put up too many damn points. Lakers getting the win yesterday, 109 to 102. Right around that total. Bowling Pros, love to hear that, brother. Thank you. I definitely appreciate you tuning in, even if it's not live, even if it's with the archive version. Always appreciate it. So after the Laker game and the Lakers getting the job done, evening the series, the Clippers go down 2-0, going to Dallas. Let me tell you, the Clippers definitely have their work cut out for them. The choking Clippers gag on the Mavericks in Game 1 and Game 2. They lose Game 2, 127 to 121. That one went way sky high over the total, which we had as daily free play. And, wow, Clippers in a world of hurt, down 2-0. And, not looking so good for them. We're going to see what happens in game number 3 when they go to Dallas. But today, we got 3 games on this beautiful Wednesday. We get the Wizards and the 76ers going at it for Game 1. The 76ers lead that series 1-0 after their 125 to 118 victory just the other day. And then we get the Atlanta Hawks and the New York Knicks. Hawks lead the series 1-0 after edging out with a last-second shot in game number 1. And then after that, the Memphis Grizzlies, Utah Jazz. Jazz laying the bigger number, down a game on the Grizzlies. Over and under set at 219 in that game. Taking a look, we'll take a look at the very first one. Wizards, 76ers. 76ers laying 8 minus 107, which means you can get it at 7.5 minus $1.17. The Wizards are plus 300 on the money line to notch a victory today in Philadelphia. Over and under set at 229. It's down 0.5 point. As far as the total goes in this game, I think we're going to see a lot of points. I really do. I do lean towards the over. But again, I'm not a big fan of 229s, even in the regular season, let alone the playoffs when things generally, historically, tighten up. So I do lean towards the the over 229. Even though I'm not going to be betting it, I'm going to sit back, I'm going to kick back, I'm going to watch, and see what happens. Maybe possibly jump on a total for game number 3 if we see much of the same, even though game 3 will probably be a little more inflated. But for the most part, I'm going to sit back and watch as far as the side goes. Again, Wizards headed home. Definitely would be great for Washington if they could steal a game in Philly. That goes for any of these teams that are on the road. The first couple games out of the first 2 games, which Memphis did and Atlanta did for the games that we're going to be talking about today. But the Wizards, it would be nice for them to be able to steal a game. I don't think it's going to happen. If I was going to do anything, I'd be laying the juice on Philly laying 7.5 minus $1.17. That's where I'd put my money if I had to bet it. A lot of NBA in the playoffs I won't be betting. I'll be, watching. Be very selective at what we bet. As far as the next game goes, the Hawks and the New York Knicks. what to expect out of this one. Again, same line, pretty much. I mean, very similar line as we saw last week. Knicks on Sunday. Knicks laying 2, minus $1.11, minus 138 on the money line, plus the 2, minus 109 for the Hawks. They're a plus 118 money line underdog with a total over and under 212.5 is where the total sits currently on this one. Total hasn't really budged. As far as the side goes, I lean towards the Knicks. I think the Knicks are in a must-win situation. They do not want to go to Atlanta down 2-0. They need to go in with the series tied 1-1. Them laying 2, minus $1.11 or minus 138 on the money line. If I did anything on it, and they burned us on Sunday, so I'm going to steer clear of them and make sure that they're able to get a win first. But I'm going to steer clear of the Knicks. But if I was going to take them, they'd be on the money line minus $1.38. As far as the total goes, we have a free play out on this total in our daily free play video. If you want to watch it, you need to go, or know what it is, you need to go watch the daily free play video. It's in the video for today, right here on our YouTube channel, or it's posted on our website as well. All right, so that's what we have on the total. It's in that video, and I believe it's going to be a dandy, kind of like yesterday's daily free play video for a free play in the NBA. Now, that last game up on the board in the NBA for today, Grizzlies and the Utah Jazz. Whoo! I think this one's going to be a good one as well. Utah, another team like the Knicks in a must-win situation. Another must-win situation. Eric says, I need a very good site that will help me with no runs in the first inning. You need somebody to advise you who to bet for no runs in the first inning, or you need a place to where you can actually place your wagers. If you're looking for a place to place your wagers, check out Bet Online. And Peter, you can handicap no runs in the first. You can see which pitchers are more liable to give up a run in the first. There's pitchers that are notorious for getting tagged in the first and tighten it up in the second. You can definitely, but yeah, it's always a crapshoot when a team's gonna score. But you can put yourself in better position than others, and then obviously, somebody hangs a breaking ball, it's over anyways. So there's definitely spots that you can pick to put yourself in a better situation for no runs in the first. But again, it is a crapshoot, but you can handicap to the best of your ability, and as long as nobody's hanging a breaking ball, then or off their game. But then again, the first inning they got to be on their game right away. So it's always a little risk versus reward. You got to make sure it's worth it. But the last game, Grizzlies and the Jazz, we have a play on the total on this one, so we'll focus in on the side here. As far as the side goes, I think the Grizzlies give the Jazz all they can handle again today. The Jazz are in a must-win situation. I think the Jazz will probably tie up the series. I don't know if they're going to win by 10 or more. They're laying 9.5, so you'd have to win by 10 or more to be able to cash on the Jazz. For that, I'd probably take the Grizzlies plus the 9.5 minus 108. I think a smart man would probably take the Grizzlies plus the 9.5. It's trending towards going higher. It's 9.5 minus $1.12. So a smart man would also probably wait and see if you can get higher. All right? I'd wait and see if you can get it higher. Mr. Sanchez, good morning, sir. So that's what I would definitely do. I'd monitor that line, monitor the juice. If you start seeing it going down, take it at 9.5. However, I think a lot of people are going to see the Jazz in a must-win situation, come in and need to dominate Memphis. And I think they get the win. I just don't know if it's worth covering or laying 9.5 on them. But again, if they play like they did in the last game, Memphis will be live at plus 385 on the money line. Let me tell you, that would be a smoking big hit right there. That would be a monster hit. All right, so moving along into baseball for today. Again, we started talking about it right away, but the Orioles and the Twins, the battle of the two shit teams. Twins have won 6 out of their last 10 games. They've won 3 straight. They get Pineda on the mound going up against Lopez and his monster 1-5 shit record in the 6.0 ERA. He's got 42 strikeouts over 39 innings. He's either striking them out, walking them, or he's giving up the runs. As far as this one goes, I don't like betting on any shitty teams. Orioles have lost 8 straight. Twins have actually won 3 straight. The Orioles are eventually going to notch a victory, but until then, it's the fade Baltimore program. So as of right now, and this line's jumped. This line has actually jumped. The line on this one was 175. It's up to 190 now, and it's moving. I would expect this one before the game actually starts in 2 hours and 10 minutes to probably get, to 200, 210. If I was going to do anything, it would be on the Twins. As far as, the total goes on this one, the total sitting at 8.5. You got to worry about Michael Pineda. He's got a little tender thigh. He did get out 2 weeks ago, so he's coming off that thigh injury. And he was getting beat up in 5 1/3 innings against the White Sox. He had 7 strikeouts. He's going to strike out his, 5, 6 batters. The problem is going to be his walks. If he can control those walks, control the, hanging breaking balls. He's given up at least 1 home run in 4 straight games. He's given up a home run in at least 4 straight games. Gave up 2, 1, 1, and 2. He's got to be able to have some control. Hopefully 2 weeks off with the, the injured thigh. Hopefully that, if that was hindering him, which I doubt. But, hopefully if it was, he's got that squared away today. As far as this one goes, I do lean towards the over as well. I do like the over, and it's not just a lean, it's more of a strong lean. It's something that we're going to put up on the board and get this poll spinning, and we'll put something up on that board nice and early for you guys. A little early action for you guys. But I do like the over 8.5. Now, I don't like it as it's not a monster premium play or on the level of a personal play, but it's a strong lean, as FC would call it, and it's definitely worth a bet. It's worthy for me to bet it, for 300 to 500. It's definitely worth it for you guys to bet as well. And we'll get this Vibe Interactive free play board up there, and we'll put it up there, all right? Let's see here. And it's over 8.5, and we'll get it up on the board. And they've got it juiced at minus $1.18. So it's trending in the there we go. We'll get that up there for you guys. Let that sit up there for just a minute. I definitely think Jorge Lopez and the Orioles are going to give up some runs. It's going to be a matter if the Orioles can put up 3 to 5 runs on the Twins, and then the Twins obviously do the rest of the damage, the rest of the way. That's going to be the deciding factor if it gets over. And keep in mind, that's more of a smaller free play. All right, it's more of a smaller free play. It's not on the line of a premium play or a personal play. It's something that, I would bet for, anywhere from 300 to 500. Hold on one second, guys. All righty. Now, look at that. One breakdown in Major League Baseball and a free play on the board. Ruben, good morning. Ruben, good morning, guys. If you haven't already done so, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. Hey, guys, hold on one second, okay? Give me 1 second. All righty. We are back. We are back. All right, so one breakdown, one game on the board. Next game that we're going to take a look at, Cardinals, White Sox. Cardinals is a team that made us a shit ton of money. And unfortunately, they cost me, a little yesterday. They cost me a little yesterday on the run line, getting their asses kicked by the White Sox. They've lost 3 straight, trending in the wrong direction, let me tell you. 3-7 in their last 10 after making us a shit ton of money. They've petered off. The White Sox, on the other hand, 28-19. They've won 2 straight, 5-5 in their last 10. Trending in the right direction. First in the AL Central, trying to keep that lead at the top. We get Gant against Rodon today. What a pitching matchup we get today. I think this one will be a good one. You take a look at John Gant with his massive amount of walks. Through 39 innings, he's struck out 32. He's walked 27. He's either walking them or he's striking them out. And then you've got Carlos Rodon, who's got 62 strikeouts through 42 and 2/3 innings. Can you say a tough game for the Cardinals? Because I can. All right, I definitely see this being a tough game for the Cardinals. The Cardinals come in, no surprise, at plus 182 on the money line. The White Sox laying the big juice, minus 198, minus 1.5 is minus 105. Over and under is set at 8.5. Now, John Gant, his ERA is low. He's got out of quite a few jams so far this season, but his walk count is absolutely massive. Now, keep in mind, 11 of those walks came through a 2-game stretch against both Pittsburgh and the Mets, where he walked 5 and walked 6 batters. Do I expect that out of him today? No, I don't. All right, no, I don't. However, he's had multiple games of 3 or more walks. He's going to put himself in some bad spots. You get some walks, you get some hits, you get some timely stuff. And what does that equal? That equals runs. That equals runs for the opposing team. Now, the first 5 on this is the White Sox minus 195 or over 5. All right. Now, BetOnline doesn't offer first 5 team totals. If they did, I'd probably be hammering the snot out of the White Sox first 5 team total, which would probably be 3. Which is probably 3 or 2.5 possibly, depending on what the total was. Probably sitting at 3. Their actual full game team total is over 4.5. I like the White Sox team total today over 4.5, just so you guys know I do lean towards that, and I'll probably be betting that one myself. All right, I'll probably be betting that one myself as well, and I believe it's a winner, guys. I believe it's a winner. I would not be surprised to see that one actually hit 5 before the game actually starts. And this is, again, another early action game. Starts at 2:10 Eastern Time. Fresh Football 83 says, Kyle, the real easy money sniper. Thank you. Appreciate that, sir. Chef Bayer in the house. Art in the house. Good morning, guys. Ruben, good morning. I think I already got you, but hey, we'll get you again. Give me 1 second, folks. Alrighty. Moving right along. We're going to try and touch as many of these games as we can. Seattle, Oakland. A big game for Oakland. Definitely a big game for Oakland. They're laying $1.60. First in the AL West. Trending in the wrong direction. Losing 3 straight. They go on their hot streaks. And they got a lot of their wins in that beginning of the season when they started out horrible, went on a 14-game run. Here they are, 28-22, first in the AL West. Seattle trying to notch another game would be their 3rd straight and sweep the series if they can get a win in Oakland today. I think they're going to have a tough matchup. Now, I did have it down who the pitcher was for Seattle, but I forgot to write it down. I don't believe it's been announced yet publicly. But pitching matchup definitely favors Oakland in this one. Definitely a must-win play for Oakland here. As far as the total goes, going to steer clear of that one. The next game, the Rangers and the Angels. Again, another battle of 2 shitty teams. You've got the 4th and the 5th in the AL West going at it. The Rangers 22-28, losers of 1 straight. They've won only 4 out of their last 10 games. And then you've got the Angels riding in the right direction, winning 2 straight. They're 5-5 in their last 10, trying to pick up a spot on the Rangers, move up a spot in the standings as well. We get Griffin Canning on the mound for the Angels. Dane Dunning for the Rangers. Griffin Canning is 3-3 on the year. He's got his 5.56 ERA. 38 strikeouts, 16 walks through 34 complete innings. And then you've got Dunning, who's pitched 43 1/3 innings, who's got 48 strikeouts, 14 walks. You get one who's going to strike out a few more than the other. And here's the thing, the Angels' bats, if you take a look at what they were doing yesterday, putting up 11 runs, the Angels' bats were cracking yesterday. The Angels' bats were cracking. They put up 11, then 6 the game before that when they beat the A's. As far as what to expect, the Angels' bats were a little on the slow side, and they picked it up in their last 2 games. I like what I see out of the Angels and their hitting. As far as what to expect today in this one, obviously, a lean on the Angels. Can't bet them though. Laying $1.09. But I do lean towards the Angels laying 109. But the total at 8.5 minus $1.13. If you're getting 8.5, I like it. If you're getting 9, it's probably more of a stay away for me. But if you're getting 8.5, it might be worth a small wager on the total here. I think we have the possibility to see some runs scored in this one. But yeah, do lean towards the over in this game. Think we'll see some runs scored with both pitchers on the mound. Now the next game on the board, the 6:35 Eastern Time game, Cubs and the Pirates. We have a play on the side. Going to steer clear of that one. Williams and Crow on the mound for both teams. What to expect. The total sitting on this one at 8.5. Again, this is another one where, I think we have the potential for a lot of runs, regardless if it's going to be the Cubs scoring them or the Pirates scoring them. Cubs, winners of 2 straight, 7-3 in their last 10. Pirates on a 4-game losing streak. They've won 18 games all season long. 3-7 in their last 10. Again, don't like betting on shitty teams. For me, it would be the Cubs or bust, but more so the over. You got Will Crow, who's going to be giving up some runs, giving up some hits. He's got 13 walks through 25 innings. And then you've got Williams, who's got 20 walks through 37 2/3 innings, as well as 42 strikeouts. So he's either walking them, striking them out, or one or the other. So both pitchers I expect to put their teams in bad situations. Just a matter of who ends up on top on this one. But again, do lean towards the over for this one as well. And it's sitting at 8.5. Now, if it was 9 or 9.5, I'd probably not lean anywhere near it. Now, Nationals with Ross on the mound going up against the Reds. Excuse me. The Nationals losing yesterday 2-1 in a very, very, very low-scoring game. In a 2-1 game. As far as Joe Ross being on the mound, his 2-4 record has not been on his game so far this season. He'll be going up against Hoffman 3-3 with his 4.31 ERA. Both of these pitchers, again, I think there's going to be a lot of overs in play today. I really do. I think there's going to be a lot of overs in play today, and I think this is one. Now, I saw the line this morning at 9.5. It's up to 10. But I do lean towards the Reds and the Nationals over. Even if it's sitting at 10, I still lean towards it over 10. Probably be one that I take, but as of right now, even though they're coming off that 2-1 game yesterday, with a nice big pitcher's duel, I expect there to be some, bats cracking today. Now, we have a play on the Blue Jays and the Yankees game, so we're going to steer clear of that one. But we can talk about the Rockies and the Mets. Stroman on the mound going up against Marquez. You guys know I'm a big Marquez fan when he's pitching in Colorado. German Marquez going up against Marcus Stroman. What to expect out of this? The battle of the 3 and 4s. So far, Mets 22-20. Rockies 19-39. They've played 7 games more. And the Rockies have definitely not been on their game this season, winning just 4 out of their last 10 games. You've got the Mets, who, same thing, 4 out of their last 10, coming off a win yesterday. What to expect out of this one? You know, you've got the Mets laying 134 on the money line, plus 124 for the Rockies, over and under 7. You know, both pitchers have not really been on their game this season. Again, this is another one, and the total's 7 plus 103. I can see this being a pitcher's duel in New York, but I can also see the bats cracking just enough to get us to 7 or more. If you get 6.5, which you probably won't, but if you got 6.5, I would be all over it. But again, I do lean towards the over in this one. And again, I think it's going to be an over kind of day. I think there's going to be a lot of overs. Not necessarily all of them, but I think there's going to be a big percentage of games today that all go over. Braves and the Red Sox. Here's one that you guys would normally expect me to be betting. You guys know I'm a big Braves backer. Love betting the Braves in the right spot. They're finally at 500 after their win yesterday, winning 4 straight. They got to 24-24 on the year. You know, here they are going up against Boston. Morton was on the mound yesterday, dueling 9 strikeouts. What do we expect between these two teams today? You know, Red Sox come in favored, minus 135, plus 120, plus 1. Actually, courtesy of Bet Online right now, plus 128. You know, the Red Sox have lost 2 straight. They're coming off their 3-1 loss yesterday. What to expect out of this one today? You know, I like the Braves in this situation if I was going to take them, but I'm not. But if I was going to take them, I'd probably be taking the Braves on the run line at plus 1.5. All right? You'd have to lay the juice at minus 153. But if I was going to take it, that's what I would be taking. I think this will be another close game. And even if the Braves were to lose by 1, you'd be sitting in this spot, and you'd be getting the job done with a win. Adriano likes the Blue Jays minus 1.5 today. You know, while I get ready to break down, you know, some of these last games, post up in the comment section what your guys' best bet of the day is. Let's get this chat rolling. All right, post up in the comment section what you guys like. Love to hear it. All right, so Trevor Bauer on the mound for the Dodgers, Garcia on the mound for the Astros. Little evening time game, 7:40 on the West. This game is in Houston. As far as the line on this one goes, minus 140 for the Dodgers, plus 130 for the Astros. Total over and under 8 runs. Individual team totals, the Astros at 3.5, the Dodgers at 4.5. You know, as far as the side goes, you know, I've got to play on the side. As far as the total goes, I think the total is going to go over in this one. I think between the Dodgers and the Astros, I think they definitely score a lot of runs in this game. Dodgers bats were cracking yesterday. I expect them to be cracking the same. You know, Trevor Bauer, the Astros. Trevor Bauer has shown that he's hittable this year. You know, they're good for a couple of runs. Get him out of the game, and the Astros will be able to have more opportunities to do some damage. But one thing that I do like, and it's going up on the board for you guys, is I like the Dodgers team total here. It's at 4.5 minus 103. If you can get it at 4 minus $1.13 or minus $1, you know, in the $1.20 range, it would definitely be worth a play. But I do like the Dodgers team total over 4.5, and we're going to put that up on the board with the other free play that is up there. All right, guys, we'll put that one up there. If you guys haven't done so, please do give us a big thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the content. All right. It's not even juiced at minus 103. TT is team total. All right. For everybody just tuning in, we do have 2 free plays up on the board for you guys already. Both Major League Baseball free plays. Mauricio likes Manchester United money line. I think they were minus 109 or 105, something like that. Steven Sanchez likes Memphis plus 9.5. You know, I think Memphis plus 9.5 is probably going to be a good one. Definitely see it being a closer game, that's for sure there, Jordan. All right, so have that one there. Let me log back in here. Now, the other 2 evening games, both the Padres and the Brewers, we've got plays on that game. And then as far as the Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks, we've got a play on the side on that one. But as far as the total goes in that game, I do lean towards the over between the Giants and the Diamondbacks, both Cueto and Kelly on the mound. The total sitting at 9. I do lean towards the over 9 in that one. And then that's like a small lane, nothing crazy or anything like that. But again, remember, guys, lanes are just lanes. If I'm going to bet them, I'm definitely going to tell you that, hey, you know, I'm going to be betting them. So as far as that goes, that is what I have on Major League Baseball today. The short, the sweet, and the quick version for you guys. Getting the job done. Trying to touch almost all the games, as many as we can anyways. If you're on my personal plays, they will be out very shortly. We will have all my personal plays out for everybody here very shortly. If you're on them, they'll be texted to you. If you're not on them, now's the best time. To get on them. 3 days, $99. The big combo package, a week of premiums, a week of my personal plays. Yes, you get a week of both. Guaranteed Saturday, the Sunday guaranteed play, as well as the next max fight pick, all for $300. Johnny knows that I do like the Dodgers. I think they have a solid pitching crew. Bauer should be solid. Bauer's generally solid every single time. It's just you got to get the distance out of them. All right, guys. That is what I have for today. Short little show today, but we try and hit everything that we could today. I promise you guys we try and hit all the games today if we could. So that is what I have for today. We'll be back tomorrow with another live show. Alonzo, my brother, hopefully you're doing well. If you guys missed the show, feel free to hit the rewind button. It's always archived. We don't delete nothing. All right, guys, I am going to get out of here. I'm going to make sure that my personal plays get out to everybody that's on them. Nothing crazy early, but I do have one afternoon game for everybody, possibly a second one. So if you're on them, you'll be getting them here shortly. And if you're not, now's the time to go to the website, cappersdirect.com. Click on that premium tab and pick out the package that best suits your bankroll and your budget. And have some fun. All right? Because winning is having fun. All right? Winning is fun. And I know if we're winning, I don't have to worry about if you're having fun or not. So here's a link directly to it if you're not already on it. Here's a good opportunity. Thank you, Johnny No. Ron, you're very welcome. Steven, you're welcome. Mark, you're welcome, brother. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here and make sure everybody gets on my personal plays, and we'll see you guys all live. Please wager responsibly. All right, guys.